Okay, we're going to have a look at the 2017 higher level question one, and we're just looking at one working here. It's working three, which is the suspense working. So this shouldn't take us too long. Let's read the working for a moment. It says the suspense figure arises as a result of. Now, just before we even continue there, I'm just going to go and look. This is the suspense figure down here, and it's incorporated into insurance. So it's leaving insurance as 17,700, which insurance is not actually. But we'll get the true figure in a moment. So it arises as a result of the incorrect figure for mortgage interest, although the correct figure has been entered in the bank account, and a VAT refund of 2,000 entered only in the bank account. So, like all suspense account workings, what we should do first is pick our three accounts. We're going to have an insurance account, we're going to have a mortgage interest account, and we're going to have a VAT account because that is where the VAT refund has not been recorded. We put in our trial balance number from each. So the trial balance number here for insurance, the trial balance number here for mortgage interest, and the trial balance number here for VAT. Three of them in a row there, actually. Um, and then we're going to look at how we can correct some errors. So the first error is pretty straightforward. The question is saying that the mortgage interest for the first 3 months is 2,400. Here we have it. However, actually, if we go to calculate the mortgage interest, and if we work across here, we'll find that the mortgage interest for the first 3 months should be 180,000 at 6%. If we multiply that by 3 over 12, we'll get 2,700 as our true number. So how do we correct that? Well, do we wish to make 2,400 bigger or smaller? We wish to make it bigger. So we put something on the same side. How much bigger? We wish to make it 300 bigger to bring it up to 2,700. So you put 300 here and you double enter it back to where the suspense is incorporated, and that's 300 on the debit side, on the credit side of insurance. Now, the second correction, well, here is our VAT. Now, it's quite unusual in this situation, but VAT is a debit balance at the start. That means that VAT is a current asset. The government owe us 6,400 because of some refund or that we might be due. So the question says a VAT refund of 2,000 has been entered only in the bank account. So they owe us 6,400, but actually now not recorded by us, but they have actually paid up 2,000 of that 6,400. So does that go on the debit or the credit? Well, a VAT refund is reducing the amount that they owe us because they're paying us 2,000. So therefore you put it on the credit side here. It's reducing that asset, and you bring it from the credit side here to the debit side of insurance, and that's the second correction done like that. One handy way of knowing that VAT refund again is if you have a look at the bank account, and I'm just drawing one down here for you. If you have a look at the bank account, of course a refund to us will be money in on the debit side of the bank account. So therefore it leads us to understand that it's money out in the VAT account or on the credit side of the VAT account, reducing the asset. If somebody owes you 6,400 and they have then pay you 2,000, now they only owe you 4,400. At that point, you can balance off these three accounts. Insurance is now 19,400, which is an expense. Mortgage interest for the first 3 months is 2,700, and the VAT is now a current asset of 4,400. But one more thing to do, mortgage interest, we might as well do this while we're here. We've already done the first 3 months. Let's do the remaining 9 months. The mortgage does not change actually, it's just 180,000 for the year. So therefore it's 180,000 by 6% by 9 over 12, which gives you 8,100. You total the two of them together, and the 12-month figure for mortgage interest is 10,800. The 10,800 is the expense, and of course the 8,100 is the current liability because the 2,700 has already been paid. And that's that working sorted.